there, my name is LeeAnn Tyrell, and I am a field engineer at Columbia Gas of Ohio, and I've been at the company for almost 4 years now. Now you might be asking yourself, what exactly does a field engineer do? Well, our company provides natural gas to your house, and things like your water heater, because who doesn't love a warm bath, or the fire that comes out of your stove are powered by natural gas. But we have to be able to get the gas to your house, both safely and efficiently, and so that's where I come in. As a field engineer, one of the things I do is design projects to install the pipes in your neighborhood that carry gas all over the city, including to your home. Another thing I do is assist if there's ever an emergency, like if somebody smells gas, which smells like rotten eggs. It's pretty stinky. I help our field employees find out where the smell is coming from so we can fix it right away. I do a few other things, but those are the main ones. So I became interested in this career because I felt like it was a job where I can make a difference in the community that I live in. As far as what training I needed for the job, I had to go to college to get my engineering degree first. I'm a chemical engineer, but there are many different types of engineering. However, when you start working, you find out there are so many things that you didn't learn in school. But the company that hired you really wants you to be successful at your job, or else they wouldn't have hired you. So most companies have a training plan, which may include things like different classes or partnering with a mentor and stuff like that. So one really cool thing I like about my job is that the projects that I install today could still be functioning 100 years from now, long after I retire. So that means my children's children could walk on the ground around Toledo and be standing right over something that I made happen. If I were to give advice to young women who want to pursue a career in STEM, it would be this: don't let the opinions of other people hold you back. A friend of mine once had a professor tell her that she was not cut out for engineering and to consider something else. Well, that friend not only became an engineer, but she was one of the lead project managers that helped build a 90,000-seat football stadium a couple years ago. So I guess she was cut out after all. One of the things that I love about STEM is that even though they're considered technical fields, there's still so many opportunities to be creative. If I could go back, though, to my 18-year-old self and give me some advice, it would definitely be this: listen to your parents, especially their advice. I learned a lot of lessons the hard way when I really should have just taken their advice. Your parents have your best interest at heart. They don't want to see you fail. And just because you're technically a grown-up at 18 years old does not mean you know everything. If I weren't able to be an engineer, though, I probably would have been a teacher. Not only is school very important in general, but how your teacher teaches can also make all the difference in finding something cool and interesting, or maybe finding it boring and too hard. And that's why I like participating in events like this. Teachers do the best they can, but sometimes they aren't able to show you or teach you the things that they want to in a fun way. So that's why I think places like Imagination Station are so cool. You get to learn up close and hands-on, and that makes what people sometimes call complicated things like physics or electricity or engineering seem not so scary after all. So one of my favorite quotes is something that my dad always used to say: whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right. Well, I always thought he came up with it. Turns out it was Henry Ford, but nonetheless, the message is still a great one. Your mindset is a powerful thing. So if you think to yourself, I think I can, like the little engine that could, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. One last piece of parting advice: don't be afraid to be uncomfortable. As people, we really like being comfortable, sticking to things that are only familiar, but being a little uncomfortable or nervous can help us learn and grow. When I went to college, I went to a school that was very, very far away from home, and it was really scary at first, but the opportunities I found there changed my life. So, join that club, take that extra class, or even try a new hobby. You never know what will be the thing that'll change your life unless you give it a try. Thank you so much for today, and thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.